Oops, he did it again. No, Britney did not change her pronouns, at least not yet. I'm talking about none other than decadent Diddy, who has reportedly been up to some very dirty deeds on the down low. It's all very hush-hush. Welcome back to the Juice Bar. Miss Juice will serve you a cocktail of the diciest gossip, doing the rounds on the grape wine about the raunchy rapper. I'm not just spilling the tea, I'm serving it with a side of shade. I call it out like it is. Friendship comes with a hefty price tag in the celeb world, hiding its deep, dark, murky underbelly of power plays, scandals, and secrets in plain sight. Former P. Diddy homie and newly turned frenemy Jamie Foxx paid the ultimate price for trying to spill the truth and blow the cover on the scandalous fights and shady wild nights taking place at Diddy's debauched hangouts. Ish just hit the fan. I'm not spilling tea, I'm brewing a whole new batch. Jamie has been AWOL and missing from the scene for a whole hot minute after his mysterious hospitalization a month ago following a major medical complication. Foxx's disappearance has sent tongues wagging, with some celeb conspiracy theorists concocting the most bizarre explanations for his unusually long hiatus. Some have gone so far as to say that a certain nefarious person, whose name starts with a D, could be the reason behind Foxx's disappearance. Foxx's fans claim that Diddy allegedly could be trying to send Foxx packing to meet the old man in the sky and wants to inflict heavy-duty damage. I'm not afraid to squeeze the truth out of anyone. Word is, Jamie's hospitalization comes directly as a result of his plans to tell all about the dodgy happenings at shady shindigs. If Jamie's appearances on various shows are anything to go by, these crazy parties were sizzling pits for Diddy's perverted fantasies. If it were only that Diddy was gay, matters would just end there and then. But Jamie had another disturbing tidbit to add to the scandalous deeds. Diddy's big blowouts were not only exclusively for men, they also included some very young underage men who had no business being there, like 13-year-old Nick Cannon. Rapper 50 Cent has also dropped various shocking bombs about Diddy's wild digs. Netizens are putting two and two together to crack Diddy's degenerate code. We all might be hiding a skeleton or two, but it looks like an entire army of skeletons in Diddy's corrupt closet. Back to Diddy's wild bashes. The wads of moolah that Diddy supposedly poured into his hedonistic fest is out of this world ludicrous. Foxx was on record talking about a party thrown by Diddy that cost $1.5 million.
You know what's crazy? I used to follow Diddy back in the day when Diddy had all of the songs out. And I said, Puff, I'll throw you a party for $400.
Big Daddy Diddy is all about the bling, but to wantonly flush out ridiculously huge lump sums of money for these super exclusive and elusive parties definitely raises red flags and some serious alarms. Nothing has been proven, of course, so the entire affair is only raising big question marks. No news is not good news in Jamie's case. All's quiet on the nature of Jamie's medical malady or even the progression of his treatment. What I do know is that Jamie will not be appearing on screen anytime soon. Nick Cannon has already edged him out of his role in Beat Shazam as host. I'm not a psychic, but I can predict the next celebrity scandal. Friends rooting for Jamie have already sounded the alarm that Jamie might be on the path to getting ready to kick the bucket. However, an update emerged from his daughter according to which Jamie is playing pickleball and is on the path to recovery. Foxx's fans are praying, and who can blame them? Puffy's sleazy past reads like a charge sheet. According to some fans, Foxx might have even been targeted for refusing to join Diddy for some under-the-sheets action. Some went so far as to Jamie dropping a truth bomb about Diddy grooming him. People who tried to turn the tables on Sean Puff Daddy Combs in the past have met similar catastrophic and much worse fates. Remember his baby mama, Kim Porter, who was silenced in 2018, was planning to disclose details of her life with Diddy. Sadly, she was no more, and her tell-all book never saw the light of the day. Meanwhile, the rumor mill has been working overtime, spilling out rumors and allegations left, right, and center involving Diddy and his fondness for fondling young boys. R&B sensation Usher also tried to let the cat out of the bag on the Howard Stern show, about Diddy running a sinister-sounding, puffy-flavored camp, whatever that means, in the 90s. Don't believe me? Take a look for yourself.
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like? It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Usher spent a year living with Diddy, an event that left him traumatized. A 10-year-old Usher shared the same bed with a much older Diddy. In what galaxy is that even a thing? A 14-year-old Usher was also a guest at Puffy's parties and was seen drowning himself in off-limits champagne in the VIP section of a club. Let's all take a moment to appreciate the hot mess that is the celebrity world. Was Usher at a music boot camp or at the music booty camp? We'll never know. Another one of Puffy's underage victims was none other than teen pop sensation Justin Bieber. Justin spent 2 days under Puffy's wing at the age of 15. In the uploaded footage, Diddy is giving off sugar daddy vibes by luring Justin with a car as well as a mansion.
As soon as you turn 16, I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time.
At this point, things are starting to tip for real against Diddy. If you thought this was beyond bizarre, you're not going to believe what you're about to hear next. Things are definitely going down hook, line, and sinker. Let's face it, Hollywood has spawned some pretty sensational news over the years, but this one really takes the cake. Looks like Tinseltown has outdone itself this time by coming up with its very own unique, one-of-a-kind version of shooting some hoops. It's all PG-18, and it involves Diddy and Jamie Foxx. Surprise! If I had $1 for every celebrity secret I knew, I'd be a millionaire. Now, the rich and famous have some decidedly eccentric ways for getting their not-so-cheap thrills, but Diddy and Jamie Foxx apparently took it up a notch back in the heyday. Yes, they had a love for the sport of basketball, except for one teeny-weeny itty-bitty detail. They played it in the buff. Yes, your mind is not playing tricks on you. Miss Juice is talking about naked basketball games, and Miss Juice is not playing. These games had quite a fan following too, among major celebs, not to mention some very famous active players. According to social media content creator Crystal, Jamie had a voracious appetite for indulging in sexual shenanigans with both genders. But there is a big but here. The basketball games hosted by him were all male. Beyoncé's beau Jay-Z was reportedly a regular attendee.
That I practically lived at radio stations with my mom. Like, I was there 24/7. I was always at the radio station, so I got to hear adults talking about things.
Why he would leave Queen Bee's bootylicious side to bang these boys in the buff is beyond me. Crystal's mom worked at a radio station, so she was privy to some very private scenes. Talk about indecent exposure. While Jamie tried to diss these rumors, a post on IMDb, which has since been removed, spilled the real tea and showed Jamie apologizing to his neighbors who had witnessed his not-so-holy sporting tastes. Rumor has it there were actual photos floating around on the internet, which shows all these men in all their butt-naked glory playing basketball. I'm not just a gossip queen, I'm a celebrity whisperer. According to Crystal, after her expose on the celeb's interesting recreational activities, she received a threat from a strange number to take the video down. Looks like the notorious Hollywood mafia is very much alive and kicking and ready to take down anyone who blows their cover. Better run for cover. There is also some hot gossip about the cops arriving for a meetup with Jamie Foxx at his hospital because he had a notion that someone was out to get him. Back to the naked games. Their star-spangled teams were reportedly made up of well-off and well-known men in the public eye who had taken wedding vows with their special ladies. The very same fun and games and parties were also hotbeds for a number of illegal activities taking place under the radar. Brace yourself, as these nefarious activities involving drugs, booze, and sex included a lot more than men tangoing in their tutus or skirts or whatnot, including trafficking and violence. Some people even lost their lives. No celeb in their right mind would want their shiesty shadow side revealed before their very fans that worship them now, would they? It's a wait-and-watch scenario for what lies in store for Foxx and Diddy as their fates hang in balance. It's time to wind up the juice bar. Stay juicy, juicers, until we meet again.